have something interesting that happened this year. There was a spell that was kind of raining everywhere with everyone just breaking up. I'm just like, why are y'all breaking up so much? Like, what's going on? And some of the couples who we never thought would be breaking up, but actually did break up and took us all by surprise, were none other than Eve Bungai and director Trevor. Now, the two of them had been in a relationship for quite a while, to be entirely honest. It was a shock for all of us because they'd been in a relationship for about 5 years, and they had been working together on the platform YouTube, where they created content for Eve Mungai's show, where she did the same thing that she's doing now, except she did it alongside Trevor. And obviously, the relationship did bring a lot of controversy towards the end, simply because we had the channel already having a lot of followers, and when they broke up, all of us are like, okay, so what's gonna happen to Eve Mungai's channel? Are we not gonna see her anymore? But as soon as she opened her own platform on YouTube, she garnered over 100,000 followers in one day. I'm talking about 24 hours, and that's how you know people love that girl. But obviously, the relationship did come with its fair share of awkwardnesses towards the end, because they didn't really quite tell us what happened. All we know is that they broke up, and then later on, shade started getting thrown from both sides, but more so by Eve, where she would wear t-shirts with names written on them like "My ex is my biggest fan." And even now, with the controversy that happened in December, where people were criticizing her for the interview that she had with Kabu, Mr. Simon Kabu, obviously she still continued to say that it's good to see that y'all are still following me and care about me, and I will continue to create content that you care about, regardless of whether I'm trending in the lame or I'm trending in the bad. So and obviously, Trevor was one of the people who criticized her. And she said, continue being a big fan. I don't care. You do what you got to do. So that was one of those relationships where we're like, okay, girl. Okay, what happened was we clearly can see the signs that it was a very interesting mismatch in their relationship. Another couple that broke up this year was none other than Tile Pakbro and Martina Glez. Now, the two of them have a baby together. They've been in a happy relationship. They've been working together for years. Basically, she moved into this country, and they end up falling in love and making a baby together and having a really beautiful business together. But for some reason, in May of 2024, the rumors started. Are they broken up? Are they not broken up? And of course, in a joint statement they released, they said that yes, they are broken up. Please give us due respect and privacy as we navigate this difficult, you know the line. And basically, the two of them were done and dusted. Now, the reality of matters is, it doesn't seem like Martina has moved on or is dating anyone else. She seems to be on her self-discovery journey, her motherhood journey. She's been telling us a lot more about her motherhood and getting a little bit more vulnerable with her maternal journey, especially now that the child is split two ways. Like, sometimes the baby is with her, sometimes the baby is with Tile. And obviously, we're like, oh, we empathize, but we love you for it. She's been blowing up because of that whole event that she went to, the Chris Brown event, and she's been giving us recaps, and we're like, FOMO, we love it for her. So she's kind of in travel, get to know myself journey. Tila, on the other hand, went and got himself a brand new Spanish girl, another Puerto Rican. I'm kidding. He got himself another girlfriend, and he seems to be moving on. Of course, they seem happy. They're creating content as well. He's doing really well as a content creator, as a dancer. Like, he's doing well. Individually, they're doing really well, but they seem to hang out quite a bit. So we're like, are y'all dating? Like, what's the deal? This co-parenting-ish is looking a little too cute. We are worried. Are you dating again? And if you are, please let us know. But as of May 2024, they were done. Another couple that was dating and eventually lasted all of 2 days dating, broke up and went their separate ways, is none other than Sarai Mani and Khalif Cairo. Now, their relationship started off with such a buzz because obviously Khalif Cairo is major on Twitter, or now known as X. But that was another move we had. Twitter became X. Anyway, Khalif Cairo is major on the X platform, and obviously when he told people that he was dating Sarai Mani, guys are like, okay. And then immediately after that, almost like a curse to this man, people just started dredging up old videos of Sarai Mani acting a fool, being her young, beautiful self, but acting a little too, not wifey material, or according to what they were saying. And obviously, this led to such a huge issue in their relationship, because the next thing we know, Khalif Cairo goes online again on X and says, oh, Aseni Meachwa, thinking it's a joke because we'd seen them, I think, later on that on an interview together, and we're like, okay, what's going on? Sarah Imani had gone on Lynn Gugi's show, did a whole interview about how in love she is, how happy she is. And honestly, it felt like a day, but about 3 weeks later, the two of them were broken up. Like, it just started, fizzled, and ended. And obviously, we're like, what happened? What happened? Still don't have an explanation, because Sarah Imani started traveling the world, living her best young girl lifestyle. And yeah, Khalif Cairo tried to replace her with another person who again was just burnt to smithereens even before the relationship started. Like, Khalif Cairo, you know the advice I give you this year that it's coming. Please stop putting your relationships on the internet. People do not like you glowing up like that, okay? Just like stop doing it. Every single relationship you put online, less than 3 weeks, it's done. Don't you learn something? You gotta learn something. You gotta learn something, Khalif Cairo. Anyway, it was a sad, interesting story. But yeah, their relationship ended on the 16th of March. Moving on really swiftly, another couple, first of all, we didn't see it coming. And then we also didn't see it ending, okay? Sharon Mwangi and Kagwe Mungai in June of 2024 just said, we're done. Now, the two of them obviously were so in love. Like, I remember the first time we saw the pictures, like the short collage video of just like videos of them in the elevator together looking cutesy in different outfits. I'm just like, and I just wanted to eat that up. Like, they were so beautiful together. But like, suddenly they're done? Like, what's the story? And obviously they gave us that spiel of, oh yeah, we've broken up, give us time, give us blah, blah, blah. We're like, all right, wait for the shoe to drop. And obviously in the new season of Sharon's podcast, the girl has been spilling. She's been telling us everything. She's just like telling us all the receipts are there. She basically said, he was a very hot and cold person. Like, one time he's okay, the next time he's mad at her. One time he's talking to her and he's cutie. The next time he's being a total douchebaggity. And basically that hot and cold is part of the reason why she broke up with him. She's just like, I don't know who you are. Like, I don't know who you're going to present yourself as every time I see you and interact with you. And I can't deal with that. And we're like, girl, I get you. I hear you. And we said, move on, to each their own. Obviously, Kagwe Mungai has ended up releasing an album or an EP recently. I think this is in November. He released an EP. And Sharon Mwangi is doing really well. Her podcast is doing really, really remarkably well. You know, that Christian podcast is just Christianing and podcasting all the way. Love that for her. Another couple, again, who are just like, okay, their whole relationship has been controversy. Now, first of all, Keranta was dating someone else before she started officially dating Flaco, and that relationship didn't end too well. It didn't end too well because the speculations that she cheated on her ex with Flaco and others, right? And for the longest time, they're like, oh, bestie, she's just my bestie, we're just besties. And then the trip to Dubai, we're like, girl, okay, love that for you. That was, I think, was it a birthday or was it Valentine's? Can't remember, but like there was a whole trip to Dubai. There was a whole car. There was this like content around them. There was the pregnancy scare. There was just a lot of content around them. And then suddenly, nothing, okay? Suddenly, we start seeing Flaco with another girl who looks like basically Keranta 2.0, but light-skinned. We're like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? Are you dating someone else? Like, what's the situation? Keranta also seemed to be moving on. She's out there, you know, throwing shade and subliminal messaging on TikTok. So chaotic. I love it. Anyway, long story short, the two of them broke up, and we don't really even know when they broke up because, again, there were rumors that they'd broken up, and then there weren't rumors that they'd broken up, and then the speculations that she cheated were being put out there, and then the speculations that he cheated to get his lick back also were put out there. The allegations were just like endless. And then at some point they got back together even after the cheating. We're like, what's going on? When did you break up? We still do not know when they broke up. So I guess we move on. Anyway, another couple that honestly should have, these people should have broken up a long time ago, like a long time ago, is none other than Size Mo. I am talking about Size 8 and DJ Mo. Now, the two of them have had a very chaotic relationship, and I say this completely biased because Honestly, what was that? Like, even on their show, you would see how weirdly mismatched they are, the characters, the energy. Hey, look, reality shows are supposed to make it uncomfortable, but it just looked really uncomfortable, especially when she shifted into Christianity and the two of them were just like being different. Like, she's being a pastor and preaching and praying for people and all of that, and he's just doing his thing as a DJ and traveling and creating content together. I mean, you could really tell that there was a disconnect there for the longest time. And eventually in August, when the speculations of them having broken up started, guys are like, are they broken up? Are they not? Are they doing the thing that they do, which is break up for a few days, separate for a few days, and then they're back together? We weren't sure, but on August the August 2024, basically Size 8 said in a very, very particular post on social media, she said, sometimes marriage works by God's grace and sometimes it doesn't. And then she said she's single, and then we were like, okay, cool, yeah, they're broken up. Like, she done. Like, she's never said she's single. She's always been like, stand behind him, put your man first, protect him, be his peace. Kumbe. Peace became pieces. Moving on really swiftly, we have YY and Maria Koth. Now, these guys were couple goals. Like, honestly, their pictures, glorious. The two of them, cute. They looked amazing together. Like, oh my God, chokehold all the time. Every time I saw a picture of them, I'm just like, wow, I wish I could. But for some reason, out of nowhere in September, Maria posted a very interesting post on her socials. And she's like, I'm done, I'm single. We're like, wait, what? And then the next thing we see is YY dating another girl. But they're really sweet. I've met her. She is so cute. I love her. I love everything about her. But like at the same time, we're like, but Maria though, what happened? Long story short, it just fizzled and ended just like that. Like, they gave us no explanation. They gave us no closure. They were done. YY was moving on. He still is seemingly dating the young lady who we'd seen picking him up from the airport as well. Like, it is what I guess. Like, it is what it is, I guess. Moving on. I think, honestly, the other couple that got us all just super confused again in September, which feels like just the other day, is Felicity Shiro and obviously the Pluto. Now, the two of them, again, have a baby together. They've been acting and representing couple goals, giving everything that is couple goals. Basically, preaching, breathing, living couple goals. Honestly, every single video we saw, every single picture we saw, we're just like, until I don't even know what happened. What we know is that there was a huge controversy during the Pluto's birthday because a member of parliament was acting a little too close for comfort, touching him in certain ways. And we're like, what's going on? Your girlfriend, your baby mama right behind you. Why is she touching you like that? What's this? What's going on here? Next thing we know, they're talking about how, should we leave YouTube? Should we no longer post on YouTube? It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot keeping up with the trolls. Next thing we know, Felicity is done. She just went back to her parents' home, apparently, and they separated. Yeah, Pluto has been looking a little stressed out, but what are we gonna do? Felicity, on the other hand, got herself a brand new Mercedes-Benz, and I'm just like, yes, girl, get that money. Get that money. Anyway, long story short, that is pretty much all the breakups that happened. We almost forgot about King Kaka and Nana Awiti. I am not saying it's not excitement that they broke up, guys. It's just how sudden that was. I was discombobulated, bamboozled. I was confused. I didn't know what that was about. Honestly, like 1 minute they're okay, yeah? 1 minute, this man is being saved by this woman. She is holding him down when he's sick and dying. Okay? 1 minute, she is there, trying to dispel all the rumors about, Sage Chemutai. Like this, you know what? Nana has stood beside this man for everything. He cheated, she stood beside him. He was sick, she nursed him to health. He was like acting weird and fishy and not representing her in the best way possible. She still stood beside him. And I think she said, no, I'm done. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. They put a joint statement on social media Of course. Saying again, please give us respect during this trying time. You know, we just want to be nice co parents, take care of our children. And yeah, we are officially done. Never did we think we would ever put out a statement like this, but it has come time. And it's official. The two of them are done. They're living their best lives differently, I guess. It just happened. It happened just like a week ago. Like this happened a week. This is December, the second week of December. We're still in December, guys. They're done. God, I can't believe it. I can't. My heart broke a little bit for them, but I'm happy for Nana. I think if you see her video, especially when she was talking about this whole, her first interview after the breakup was shown online, like she even has puffy eyes. You can tell she's tired. Like you can tell this girl has done everything she needed to do, and she was just like, I'm done. I think her glow up is impending. Like I can't wait to see her glow up again. Like her going back to herself. Can't wait to see that because that baby girl has been killing this industry. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. Honestly, there are some honorable mentions like Ambare and Rapundo who broke up, got back together, broke up, got back together, broke up, got back together, and now they're together. There was Amira and Jamal who had their whole thing going on. Like it's been a crazy year for relationships if we're being entirely honest. It's been crazy. But it's okay. It is what it is. People break up and there's nothing wrong with that. Just break up, move on, or break up, get back together. Can we also not forget the Kabus? Like, what's going on there? Now we have Saram Sani and Simon Kabu. Like, it's crazy. Moving on, let's talk about what's happening in the greater part of East Africa and Central Africa. It's King Kaka as well, who broke up with Nana Owiti. We have literally just spoken about this story. And yeah, it's a very sad ending of a relationship. Honestly, I think I've summarized it quite a bit by saying she seems like she needs a break. He seems like, he's done. So yeah, I guess the joint statement tells us everything that we need to hear with regard to them. And I feel like I have summarized it quite enough. Moving on, let's talk about Afro Buzz. What's going on in the greater region, but specifically musically?